already am I centered? I don't know. I don't know if I'm centered. Is it good enough? Good enough for me. Right? Okay. Got a glare in my goggles? Got a glare in my goggles? Yeah. Probably, right? Because of the lighting right there. I need to get indirect lighting, not that, right? Get rid of that glare? I know. I'm aware. I got rid of the push pins. The push pins are gone, right? No thousands of points of light behind me anymore? Is that a little better? Maybe. Who knows? I want to be serious for a second. That was the worst second of my life. I won't do that again. But seriously, I'll be working on the Q&A video soon. I got a lot of questions, guys. Like, frighteningly a lot of questions. And I love you guys for it. I mean, wow. You guys, I've got like the coolest YouTube friends. Every one of you. Applause. Thank you. Thank you so much for all the questions. And though it may be a 3-hour video, I will get to the Q&A video soon. Soon. Thank you. Thank you again. Thank you for all your wonderful questions. I can't wait to answer all this shit for you. You might not want to know some of the answers, but you asked for it. So, I'm sure you saw by the title, I'm doing a top 5 for you. Top 5. Why top 5? Because, man, I went through the list. I couldn't come up with 10 of these that I wanted. Top 5. 5, you know. It's a more streamlined list, right? For the elite, just the top 5, right? Yeah, I'll keep telling myself that. Okay, for this list, it's going to be my top 5 classic Universal monsters. This was an idea suggested to me by the great and mighty Meat. Clown Meat. All clowns go to heaven, all one word. Watch it go. So, diving right in. Number 5. The Invisible Man. This one's a movie about a scientist who discovers a formula? I'm going to leave it in there. This one's about a scientist who discovers a formula that turns you invisible. Only problem is it also makes you insane. Did I take some of that? No, I'm not invisible. A little bit of fact on this movie, right? Originally, it was going to be Boris Karloff playing the Invisible Man, but the producer at the time kept on cutting Boris Karloff's salary, so he eventually left the product and they got Claude Rains. This was his first American role. Yeah, I know stuff. Sometimes. It was one of those movies that was pretty popular early on because, you know, it showed the evils of science. Scary science. You know, right? It's pretty good. If you haven't seen it, if you haven't seen any of these, check it out. Number 4. Creature from the Black Lagoon, right? So these scientists, they discover a webbed hand. Mine's not webbed. They discover a webbed hand. Think maybe it's the link between sea animals and land animals. So they're going to go try to find the rest of the skeleton, right? Have this scientific link. It's going to be great, right? So they go to the Congo, Amazon. Oh, it was one of those places. So they go to check it out. But when they get there, they don't find the rest of the skeleton. They find a living version of it. That's right, a living version of that fossil. Half man, half fish. No, I'm not talking about Aquaman. I'm talking about the Gill Man. Pretty crazy stuff, right? Great effects. I love the suit on the Gill Man. Top-notch stuff, man, really. For its time especially. Yeah, this was a good movie. Much like King Kong, the Gill Man was finally taken down by his love of women. Why do all these hideous creatures like giant gorillas and half-mutant fishmen, seem to have a thing for human ladies. I don't know if I would feel the same about a giant gorilla lady or a fish lady. Alright, I'd at least have to check it out, right? Coming in at number 3. The one, the only, Dracula. Right? Count Dracula. How can you go wrong? Count Dracula. With the language again. I can't stop with the language. I'll watch it. I'll watch it. I'll watch it, YouTube. I'm sorry. Heroes, don't come after me. I'll watch the language. I don't know what else I can say about the Count. He drinks blood. He too likes ladies. At least he's kinda humanoid. Makes more sense that he wants a human lady. She's a lot younger than him, right? There's a Spanish version that is kind of better. That was filmed the exact same time. The American crews would come in, do their filming for the day, and then after they would wrap up, the other crew would come in and film the Spanish version. A lot of critics will argue that that's the better version. They both have their merits. But whichever version you like the best, still number 3. Coming in at number 2, near and dear to my heart, The Wolf Man. I love werewolf movies. Oh, I've always loved werewolf stories. The idea that a person can just all of a sudden go insane for one night, turn into something completely different, go out on a fit of bloodlust fury. The Wolfman's a very tragic movie. Definitely more of a tragedy than some of the rest of these than it is actual just a monster movie. Just for being such a great contribution to the entire werewolf genre. Have to put it at number 2, right? The Wolfman. My number 1 favorite classic Universal movie monster is, drumroll, Dr. Frankenstein. That's right, Dr. Frankenstein. You ever watch this movie all the way through? Pay close attention to this movie. It's another one of those movies from the time demonizing science, which was very popular because, you know, science, scary science. But really, the Frankenstein's monster can't help his fate. He can't help it that he looks the way he does. Can't help it that he acts the way he does. He's new to the world. He don't know nothing. He's like a toddler, right? You can't condemn a toddler for doing what he does. You know, they're toddlers. They do what they're taught. He wasn't taught anything. Blame the parents. And we're talking about an irresponsible scientist here that brought a man back to life, then just, you know, let him go. I know he didn't do it on purpose, but you know, the point still remains the same. Victor Frankenstein was the crazy one here, you know. It was really the doctor that was the monster of this movie. All the death and destruction really started with him and his idea. As noble an idea as it may have been, he still should have taken more precautions. Hey, who am I to judge? I make clones and stuff, so it's not like I know how to use science right either. Hey! Okay. I don't know what else to say. I don't know how to end that. How do you end a segment like this? How do I end this? How do I end this top 5? I don't know. I don't know. I'm stuck. I'm stuck for an ending. That was number 1. Go watch the movies. Go watch them. Don't watch a clown tell you which ones are the best. You go watch and tell me which ones are the best. Make a video of it yourself. I'll watch it.